Hello. Now, today we're going to talk about the art of public speaking. How to speak properly in public.
No, that's not what we're going to do. Just tell them.
We've already heard loads about how to public speak and all of the techniques.
Exactly. And as the new and younger generation, we want to learn how to make our voices influential. So today, we're going to learn to understand the importance of public speaking,
To learn and practice the must-have skills of public speaking,
to learn how to make your voice influential as a young person in your community and how to use it to your advantage,
to be able to deal with pre-speech nerves,
and to become a more confident public speaker.
Okay, so why is public speaking so important? Stop the video here and either in groups discuss or on your own jot down some notes. Okay, so here's some of the answers that we've thought of. First, it's essential in good leadership skills. Public speaking is key if you want to be a leader. This is because it shows that you can organise your thinking, that you're assertive and that you can take charge. You can organise your thinking sequentially and you can come across with real confidence, and that inspires people, and that's a really good skill to have.
It helps you to showcase your knowledge and intellect. Being able to public speak helps you demonstrate your knowledge to a large range of people. And people are going to listen to you because public speaking is engaging.
Public speaking also allows you to benefit other people. When you know about something, a topic that you're really passionate about that people can benefit from, when you can public speak, you can share that information with others.
Also, public speaking helps you to find your voice. Your voice is unique. People want to hear who you are. They want your personality to come through.
And it helps you develop your confidence. The more you do it, the easier it gets.
And lastly, it always comes handy in everyday life. Whether you're doing a school presentation, a university project, whether you're in a shop, in public, anywhere, public speaking is always essential to making connects, to making your point come across, and it can be used in so many different scenarios. So next, we're going to quickly run through some very important do's and don'ts of public speaking, which I know that we've all been guilty of before.
Don't waffle and ramble on.
This can be very, very distracting to your audience. So instead, you really just want to have a clean, cut and concise message.
Don't have bad eye contact.
Looking around looks like you're nervous, that you don't really know what you're doing. So instead, you want to keep direct contact with all your audience to make sure they're still engaged.
If you're going to use notes to help you, make sure they're not cluttered.
This will confuse yourself and make things go everywhere. So instead, have clear, concise points.
And this applies to presentations too. Don't have really complex slides.
Instead, just have a nice, clean presentation and add to your points. Make sure that you don't overwhelm the audience with too much visual information.
Don't fidget.
This makes you look very nervous and very unprofessional. Instead, do have confident movements, postures and gestures.
And it might look good on eyeliner, but don't wing it.
Instead, make sure that you're prepared and ready to speak about your topic.
Okay, so let's talk about how to captivate an audience. Now, the first thing is we need to start off with a really snappy introduction. Grab the audience's attention. Maybe a story or an anecdote, maybe even something shocking. I've got a fantastic story about when I found a dead body once on the Gulf of Finland, but I'll tell you another time.
Be confident in the way that you use your voice. Show that you know what you're speaking about. Make sure that you're using a loud voice rather than being quiet or monotone. Try not to stutter or pause unless it's for dramatic effect.
You're going to want to make your speeches or presentations interactive. So if you can ask the audience questions, get them to respond, that's great. And if it's a digital event, you might want to ask them to raise virtual hands or ask them rhetorical questions.
Also, try to keep it friendly and natural. Don't read the script off a piece of paper, because that would be really boring. Use humour. For example, I used to be a werewolf, but I'm not anymore.
Think about your posture and physicality. A closed off posture makes you look kind of nervous. It might make you seem a little bit disinterested. Make sure your body language is open and inviting the audience in. It also helps you demonstrate confidence.
Last but definitely not least, speak on a topic that you are passionate and interested in. Your natural enthusiasm and passion will make it even more engaging.
Right, it's activity time.
It's time for fake it till you make it.
This activity is going to help you grow in confidence when talking to other people.
But there's a twist. You guys won't know what your topic is.
You can find the instructions and the topics in the resource pack.
Now that you've completed that activity, it's now time to move on to learning about how to make your voice heard and influential as a young person. So, one great top tip that I've got for you guys is to use your youth as an advantage. There's so many stereotypes and stigmas about how young people don't care about anything, how you're too lazy to get involved into anything that really matters. So the fact that you as a young person are talking about a social issue, for example, people are already going to be drawn towards you and they're going to be more likely to support you.
Speak on a topic you genuinely care about. When you're passionate about something, other people can see it and feel it. Get other people involved, other young people, even older people. The more people that you get involved, the more like-minded people you get involved, the easier it is to expand.
Also, make a really good first impression. Get people involved from the audience. Look for those smiles and nods and draw them in.
It's also important as young people that we get as much support as possible. This can be from older people who have got experience in that field, or this can be from other organisations too. Take a look at which local community groups around you are interested in the same things that you are.
And most importantly, never give up. It can be hard as a young person trying to get your voice out there, and there will be some people who write you off because you're so young. But you just have to keep going because there are people out there who are going to listen to you.
Okay, a quick word about nerves. Now, even at my incredibly advanced years, I get a little bit nervous before I do any kind of public speaking. The thing about nerves is that is normal as long as you stay in control of it. Now, we've got a few little tricks that we're just going to talk you through just to help you out.
The first tip that I have for you guys is to prepare. Make sure you know about the topic that you're speaking about in and out.
Our next tip is practice. Practice with your friends, practice with your family, practice with yourself in the mirror if you must.
Also, don't fear the silence. Sometimes your thoughts will seem to get out of control. That's fine. Calm down, stop, even allow a pause. The audience will accept that and it will help them to catch up with you.
It's really important to take your time. When we're nervous, we really like to just get through everything really quick and we start thinking, blah, blah, blah. You couldn't understand me, could you? Exactly the point. When we're nervous, it's very easy for us to speak very fast because we just want to get through it really quickly. But this will confuse your audience and they won't be able to take any of the information in.
Try not to overthink. I know this is a really hard one, but if you do the first few points, it should make it easier.
A lot of public speakers use deep breathing in order to help them relax. Take a few deep breaths, long and slow, before you start, and try to keep your breathing fairly even throughout if you can.
It's also going to help if you guys challenge specific worries. What exactly is making you feel nervous? Is it because you're a bit uneasy about the topic itself? Are you not confident about projecting your voice enough? Are you nervous about the amount of people? Once you identify what it is that the issue is, you can tackle it and it'll be a lot more effective.
And like I said in the last section, don't give up. It gets easier. Hopefully you found this session helpful. Time for the final activity.
You're now going to have a chance to put everything you've learned today into practice. You're going to be given some time to prepare a 2-minute speech about something on a topic of your choice. And then after that, you're going to present it back to your peers. And then you're going to repeat the topic again after everyone has been to see if there's an improvement after receiving feedback from everyone. All the further instructions and anything else that will help you with this activity will be in your resource packages.